Hey guys. So it looks like elphaba's still bringing up the toilet situation. I mean, I've posted awareness videos about it, especially the whole Planet Fitness thing. Their comments are getting worse on Facebook. It's so funny. I would do a video about it, but there's a lot of swearing.
Do I think it's acceptable to go into a girl's toilet? Firstly, it's a woman's toilet. Secondly, yes.
Actually, it's female's toilet. So there.
In my personal opinion, I am going to be honest. If I saw a person, if I saw like a masculine-looking guy in the woman's toilet,
What, like you? The way you look, you mean? Because I guarantee it right now, dingaling, you do not look feminine one bit. You can put the biggest fake boobs on you want, you would still look like a bloke. You do not look feminine one bit.
saying he's a woman, I wouldn't believe him. I'd be like, well, no.
So if a bloke walks in, like the Planet Fitness thing, a man looking like an actual man walks into a woman's bathroom claiming to be a woman, elphaba won't allow it. Really, isn't that the definition of transphobic? I mean, help me out here. Isn't that transphobia? Because if I wanted to, I could identify as a woman and I could walk into one by Elphaba's logic. Transgender's transgender. Doesn't matter what you look like. But by Elphaba's logic. Because if you took the filter off Elphaba, right, he looks manly. You can tell he's a man. And he's no small man either. He's not like me, like 5'9". He's over 6 foot. Easy. He's tall. Definitely looks like a man.
Like, because I believe to a certain extent you do have to look feminine to go into the women's toilets.
Really? Well, you don't. You don't look feminine one bit. Like, it's like entitlement. So he's allowed in a woman's toilet, but no one else is. Like, no other transgender is. It just doesn't make sense, does it? But it is transphobic of you, dingaling.
This is what I look like when I go out anyway. I don't leave the house without makeup or my long hair. Also, my long hair's really helped me as well.
So that's not his real hair. Why not just grow your hair? So every single thing about him is fake. He's a fake gender. He's got fake hair, fake boobs, fake makeup. Didn't he say the other day he was looking for a real man? Everything about you's fake.
Um, Here you go, sweetheart. So if I went in, I'm going to show you an unedited photo of me then instead, actually. If I went into the,
Unedited photo. Oh my god, that's so hilarious. He posted this on Instagram and the comments. Alphaba, that is clearly photo that is edited. That's got like 50 different filters on that. That's so funny.
if I went in to the men's toilets with this, I would get absolutely sexualized.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
I would get hit on,
No, you wouldn't.
or I'd get assaulted,
Shut
and
up, man.
I'd get weird looks.
One, you don't need to look like that. You clearly don't. You do not need to leave that house with your fake boobs and your fake hair and all that makeup on. Number two, walk straight and say, I'm a man, by the way. Guarantee it, they'd leave you alone. If he took all that makeup, he doesn't look like that, honestly. Well, you know he doesn't. Because that's filtered. Like, really filtered. You should see the comments on the Instagram post. But look at the face now, and it's got a filter on. But yeah, no, I guarantee it, elphaba. I don't know what this victim complex you have, but you need to seek help for it. You really do. Nobody, honestly, nobody would want to do that with you. Not even willingly. That's a guarantee.
Weird looks. When I go into the women's, I don't get a single look. I don't get a single look
Not yet.
when I like this. I don't get a single look.
But that's the thing, though, elphaba. You don't look like that in real life. That like I've said, that picture's filtered, like really filtered, hardcore filtered. And again, you don't need to dress like that. Like, look at the clip of him now, and that's only a TikTok filter. Everybody knows that Instagram filters are really good.
No one looks at me in real life. Like when I go into the toilet, no one bats an eyelid. They're not like. I mean, it's just I keep myself to myself. Innit?
No, you don't.
You know what I mean?
So you keep yourself to yourself. So the way you act and dance around like a lunatic inside the bathroom, like that video that I did, that's you keeping yourself to yourself. No, it's not.
And I just personally feel like to any woman say to me, "Oh, I would feel uncomfortable with you if you went into the women's toilets." I think, in all honesty, in real life, you wouldn't even talk to me. Like, I feel like because like you're in a vulnerable position.
Exactly.
You're in a vulnerable position in a position in the toilets, and it's a safe space to go to the toilet.
Yeah, it's a safe space that men shouldn't be around. Like, what makes elphaba think he's a girl? You can dress like a girl, you can act like a girl. You are not a female because of what you have in your pants. Clear, it's simple as that. Like, what is wrong with this idiot?
So, as long as someone is keeping themselves to themselves, I don't actually see a problem. And if they're looking feminine enough and passing, then I think they should go into the women's toilets. If they say they're trans, let them in, you know what I mean?
Who are you, the security guard?
The toilet subject is very, you know what, it's just my personal opinion. If you want to use the women's toilets and you say you're a woman, and you are a woman in your identity, then I don't have a problem.
But seeing you're a woman and actually being a woman are two different things. Two completely separate different things. Seeing you're a woman doesn't make you a woman. You can say it to yourself 100 times a day. Doesn't make you a woman. So I'm only hitting hard at him now with being transphobic, as people would put it, because he's clearly transphobic. So if he can be, then I can be, and everyone else can be.
It's about actual women having a problem. See, now that's where the transphobic can lie into.
Really?
So you're being a bit transphobic there, babe. That's a bit wrong to say that.
So women are being transphobic because they don't want to share a toilet with a man. How is that transphobic? They don't want to share a toilet with you because obviously, as he should put it, he's actually put it. It's a safety concern. So they're transphobic for feeling unsafe with you in a woman's toilet. How's that make sense? Because it doesn't. Like, how safe would you feel, elphaba, if every time you went into a woman's toilet, you got attacked? You know what I mean? It's like he says that he doesn't go into a man's toilet because all this will happen, which it wouldn't happen. But how would he know it'll happen? if he's never been in a man's toilet? Like, what does he think that goes on in there? That's his sordid mind for you. Like, that's how tapped he is. If a woman actually went into a man's bathroom, I guarantee every single man would probably leave. Not everyone is one of them, elphaba. You're an idiot for thinking that.
Thank you, sweetheart, for that. Aw, thank you, Sam, darling, for you're amazing. You're amazing as well.
Have you fought for actual women?
True though, thank you, because
Have a fought for
is
actual
transphobic
women?
when you say actual women. You know what I mean? Because trans women are women.
You're not.
They're real women. And when you say trans women aren't real women, then that's so wrong. That's just transphobic.
Right, so if that's transphobic, then therefore you're admitting, you've got to admit that you're transphobic. Because of what you said at the start of the video. You have to admit that you are. So, if you can be, then we can be. I mean, how can you put a label like that on someone just for disagreeing with you? So if you don't agree with what elphaba says, or anyone like elphaba, then you're transphobic. Like, one of you actually pointed out the meaning of transphobic, like the word, it's lost all meaning. Because it gets thrown about randomly, left, right, and centre. It's lost all meaning. Like, at the start of it, calling someone a transphobic person, then it used to mean something, A person would get uncomfortable and be like, oh, no, I'm not. And then they would, back away. But now it's like, right, okay, I'm transphobic. And? What, you think it's going to hurt my feelings? No. You want to label me as a transphobic? Then I'm transphobic. Because I do not agree with elphaba using a woman's bathroom.
And I say this very, in a respectful manner towards born women. I think people need to wear things differently. Strawberries, my sweetheart. Thank you, my love. I want to be respectful as possible with this.
But you're not.
People seem to don't understand, born women don't understand, which is fair. And I totally understand that, but I would never hurt a fly. And I feel like the toilet situation's fair to talk about.
Right. You're doing me head in now. Why are you calling them born women? Is that because everyone's kicking off with you when you call people cis? Because a lot of people have voiced their opinion at elphaba about that. So now you're saying born women. No, you've got original women and then you've got fake women. That's what I say. It's just pathetic. I was going to say something else, but I forgot actually. Wait there. See if I can remind myself.
Strawberries, my sweetheart. Thank you, my love. I want to be respectful as possible with this because, people seem to don't understand, born women don't understand, which is fair. And I totally understand that, but I would never hurt a fly. And
that's what I was going to say. You see, you're never going to hurt. You'd never hurt a fly. What about the people you've accused of disgusting things, like SE, of spiking you? These people that you've accused, don't you think you've hurt them? Or does it not matter because they're men? How about that question?
I feel like the toilet situation's fair to talk about.
No, it's not. Just don't use one.
This is my opinion. When I go into the women's toilets, I personally pass. So, I don't get a look at all. Every time. I don't respect you.
No, you're going to start getting looks. Especially seeing as people are now starting to print out things and putting them in women's bathrooms.
Your opinion personally. you're not going to let trans women into the women's toilets, and you're going to put trans women at risk of being beaten up into the men's toilets, then I think you're off individual.
Well, you're kind of the messed up individual for thinking you're going to get beat up if you go into a man's toilet. Like, how can you use that as an excuse to not go into a man's toilet and use a woman's toilet? Like, it would actually happen. I think it's like 1 out of 100 it would happen. 1% out of 100% that it would happen. You know what I mean? 20% of the time, a man might not even be in the toilets. And like I've said, you're not a woman. Every single thing about you is fake. You do not need to put £2 of makeup on to go out. You really don't. And we've all seen him without filters on. Even with makeup on. He looks like a man. Look at the video that I did of him wearing a short t-shirt and a pair of shorts. He looks honestly like a man when he's out and about. You could put a dress on a pig. Doesn't mean that you can date it. That's what it's like.
Imagine if I was to put you in the men's toilets. Imagine it was the other way around, just for fun.
No, you can't do that. You can't put a real woman in a man's toilet, can you? Because everything that a man can do to hurt a woman would happen. Can't happen to you, elphaba. You've got a ding-a-ling. Think. Think before you speak.
It'd be a way different story, wouldn't it?
No, it wouldn't be.
If a woman, a cisgender woman, sorry to cis, but it's a scientific term. Okay.
It's not a scientific term. Calling someone cis. It's a pathetic term you idiots use to describe a real woman. Just say real woman or original woman. For in fact, real woman sounds better. Real woman, fake woman. Just say that.
You can say, oh well, right, cisgender woman then came up to me in real life and said, you're not allowed in the toilet. I would personally not give a fan to still use the toilet.
So what would you do? Get violent? Is that what you're basically saying there? You would what? Hit a woman? Is this you now? Is this that side of you now coming out? There. Because like I said, you could put all the fake stuff on you want, you're still a man. And I guarantee it, if people were walking past, if a woman tried to stop you from entering and people were walking past, I guarantee it, elphaba, it wouldn't end well for you.
Go get security, babe. Go do it. I'll still use the toilet. Because I'm doing nothing. Murdered by men being trans. If you're going to put a trans woman into the men's toilets, no one should be put at risk.
Right, no. At this point, elphaba's just been one of them stupid, men-hating creeps. Men aren't the only ones that unaliven transgender women. Fake women. It's not. Look at the recent case that's going on. It wasn't just a male, it was also a female that teamed up with a man to kill that poor girl. You know what I mean? It's not just men that are doing it, it's also women. So yeah, elphaba, after that speech, I honestly would be afraid to use a woman's bathroom if I were you. Because it's not just a few people he'll have in his life.
And beaten up. She's actually more vulnerable than anyone. You need to think about that.
So you're trying to say a fake woman is more vulnerable than anyone? No. No, elphaba, no you're not.
Trans women are more targeted. Way more.
Because nobody likes you.
More marginalised.
I mean,
And
transgender are more targeted, right? Who here is sick to death of hearing about these fake genders? I know I am. I'm sick to death of seeing it. Like all the look at that one that was that's going around on TikTok. I'll see if I can find it and I'll do a video. There was a transgender march or something. Friggin' they had the gay pride flag, the pink and blue and the transgender flag, whatever it is. And they had one of those them cylinder things where you makes a loud noise. Stood right in front of a police horse, just banging away at this friggin' musical instrument, obviously trying to harm the horse or trying to spook it so it would knock the police officer off. That's what I'm sick of. And this is the reason why Britain and America are now saying if you're born a man, you're a man. If you're born a woman, you're a woman. Essentially taking away their rights, which they are. And I say good. They should have just left it alone. They had all the rights they could get. But then they just carried on because they wanted more. So now it's just no, people have had enough. That's it. You're done. And so it should be.
and let me just be honest.
You couldn't be.
You don't have a say in my identity.
But we do.
You don't have a say in who I am. And I will use the women's bathroom if I want to use the women's bathroom.
Yeah, let's see how well that turns out for you, elphaba, shall we? In the coming months, let's see how well that turns out for you. Let's see how many times you get hit or shouted or screamed at. Because this is being viewed by a lot of people. And a lot of people in the comments of people posting these videos, mainly women, are all saying no. If they saw elphaba, they would make him leave. Like in the bathroom. So let's see how well that turns out. He's doing me head in. Absolutely doing me head in. And I've got more to do. Catch you in the next one.